How did God prepare Israel to receive the covenant? Would this covenant make them a holy nation? Do we treat some things as holy today? Our marriages, our honesty, our prayer time? Let's look at Exodus 19. Did Israel approach the mountain and camp there? In the 3rd month after the sons of Israel had gone out of the land of Egypt, on this day they came into the wilderness of Sinai. Then they set out from Rephidim and came to the wilderness of Sinai and camped in the wilderness. And there Israel camped in front of the mountain. Was this the place for God to make a covenant with Israel? And Moses went up to God, and the Lord called to him from the mountain, saying, "This is what you shall say to the house of Jacob, and tell the sons of Israel. You yourselves have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I carried you on eagle's wings, and brought you to myself. Now then, if you'll indeed obey my voice, and keep my covenant, then you shall be my own possession among all the peoples. For all the earth is mine, and you shall be to me a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation. These are the words that you shall speak to the sons of Israel." Did the elders of Israel confirm that they would do everything that God said? So Moses went back and summoned the elders of the people, and set before them all the words the Lord had commanded him to speak. The people all responded together, "We'll do everything the Lord has said." So Moses brought their answer back to the Lord. Was God going to speak so that all the people could hear? Why? Then the Lord said to Moses, "I'll come to you in a thick cloud, Moses, so the people themselves can hear me when I speak with you. Then they'll always trust you." Moses told the Lord what the people had said. Did God set boundaries for the people? Yahweh said to Moses, "Go to the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their garments, and be ready for the 3rd day. For on the 3rd day Yahweh will come down in the sight of all the people on Mount Sinai. You shall set bounds to the people all around, saying, 'Be careful that you don't go up onto the mountain, or touch its border. Whoever touches the mountain shall be surely put to death. No hand shall touch him, and he shall surely be stoned or shot through. Whether it's an animal or man, he shall not live. When the trumpet sounds long, they shall come up to the mountain.'" How long did the people prepare for this important event? So Moses went down the mountain to the people. He made sure the people were holy and that they washed their clothes. He told the men, "Prepare yourselves for 3 days. Don't go near a woman." When morning dawned on the 3rd day, there was thunder, lightning, and a thick cloud on the mountain, and a very loud blast of a horn. All the people in the camp shook with fear. How spectacular was this event at the foot of Mount Sinai? Moses led them out of the camp to meet God, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord had come down in a flaming fire. Smoke poured out of the mountain, just like a furnace, and the whole mountain shook. The trumpet blew louder and louder. Moses spoke, and God answered him with thunder. What did God instruct Moses to warn the people about? The Lord came down on Mount Sinai to the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain. And Moses went up, and the Lord said to Moses, "Go down and warn the people, lest they break through to the Lord to look, and many of them perish. Also let the priests who come near to the Lord consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out against them." Who besides Moses was allowed to approach the mountain? But Moses responded to the Lord, "The people cannot come up Mount Sinai, since you warned us. Put a boundary around the mountain and consider it holy." And the Lord replied to him, "Go down and come back with Aaron. But the priests and the people must not break through to come up to the Lord, or he'll break out in anger against them." So Moses went down to the people and told them. How did God prepare Israel to receive the covenant? Would this covenant make them a holy nation? Do we treat some things as holy today? Our marriages, our honesty, our prayer time? You decide.